What is good, Carti people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam chewing on Playboi Carti's succulent toes, so Trippie Redd doesn't even have the chance to bite his style anymore than he did yesterday.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Carti better get an OnlyFans so he can monetize all of this damn cannibalism. Would you cop though? But anyway, in today's video we'll be discussing Trippie Redd's story yesterday, in which he previewed what sounds to be a new song. Or is it? And if he was biting Carti's style, or if this is a song with Carti, so it's chillin', pretty much talking about everything surrounding this topic. But as a bonus for staying till the end, I got a surprise for y'all regarding Trippie Redd's ex-girlfriend Alex and some sloppy toppy. Y'all gotta wait though, so don't piss your pants yet. Shit, I already did. Mom, can I get my undies cleaned? But as always, before we get into the topic, the Bob Gang featured comment from One Shot Savage, who said, "My crush must like Playboi Carti because she's been leaving me on Whole Lotta Red." Shout out One Shot Savage, that might have been the best comment on my videos thus far. But back to the topic though, Trippie Redd biting Playboi Carti's toes like it was some Kentucky Fried Barbecue. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm sure y'all saw Trippie Redd's story yesterday, in which he previewed a song that sounded almost identical to one of Playboi Carti's most famous leaks called Neon. At first, everyone, including myself, thought it was literally Carti rapping, as the vocals are pitched up and the flow is very Carti-esque, among many other things. Trippie even did that like high-pitched voice crack thing where it sounds like someone just hit him in the balls while they were spitting on the mic. I mean, even the beat sounds retro or video game sampled like. It could even be produced by Pierre Bourne, as Trippie and Pierre have worked together a lot in the past. But upon further examination, I believe it is in fact Trippie rapping with Carti's flow. Just in case y'all haven't heard either of the songs, here's a little comparison, but don't call the cops because I ain't trying to get that copyright strike, and I'll expose your mom's feet pics in bed with Chris Brown. As you can see, the flows and vocal effects are almost identical, even using the same words like peon. But before we start pointing fingers and hate on Trippie prior to discovering all the facts or lack thereof, we should explore all the possibilities of what this song could have been. One family of theories fans have is that this was a variation of Neon or another Playboi Carti song that Trippie Redd hopped on as a feature, or vice versa, with Playboi Carti on a Trippie Redd feature, thus using Carti's flow at the beginning of the verse and transitioning into Trippie's own style later on, which is a normal occurrence in hip-hop, so the bridge between the two different styles of rappers isn't so abrupt. If you notice at the end of the snippet, Trippie starts using his signature drawn-out reverbed ad-libs, indicating the flow's about to switch up, even causing some fans to believe it was truly Carti at the beginning and the two were switching off bar for bar or every other two. I personally believe the entire verse was Trippie going in that Trippie even responded to a comment on a fan page reposting the snippet saying, "Sounds like Playboi Carti," to which Trippie said, "Nope, that's me." Emphasis on the smiley face though, because some people believe that Trippie is completely trolling us, in that in the story at the bottom left it says "Hello Kitty" featuring Sunny 2.0, by which the title of the song is oddly similar to another famous leak from Carti named Hellcat. But if Trippie is in fact trolling, this could just be all the more free promotion for the Whole Lotta Red rollout that has already begun, as we've seen with Carti and Pierre, as well as people close to them finally coming out of Iggy's Japanese anime dungeon posting on social media. But as I was saying, the snippet could possibly be a variation of Neon but with another beat, which is somewhat a common practice in the music industry, with matching different verses onto new beats and or reproducing the beats under vocals. And if it's Neon and Trippie is previewing it, the song could end up on Whole Lotta Red, speculated to drop next month in April. Moreover, if you recall, Carti was originally on Trippie Redd's album, so this could be Trippie's end of the deal for a possible feature swap by giving Carti a feature for his album. On the other hand, there is a strong possibility that Trippie Redd blatantly bit Playboi Carti's flow without any remorse, and that this was a serious song that he created with Sunny 2.0, giving no credit or homage to Carti. I can't imagine Trippie not giving credit where it's due, especially since him and Carti are supposedly friends, although we haven't really seen them together in a minute. But hey, if Carti's not gonna drop Whole Lotta Red, I'm completely down if Trippie drops it, except with 2 D's at the end so nobody gets sued here. Something to note though, as we discussed earlier in the video, the song Playboi Carti featured on Trippie Redd's album was taken off less than a week after the project officially released and was never really talked about explicitly. In a Rap Radar interview, the host attempted to extract information from Trippie regarding the song being removed. However, as expected, Trippie kind of played it off like it wasn't a big deal, even claiming the song was ruined anyway.
It was whatever. I mean, shit, it's whatever at the end of the day. Yeah. To be honest, that whole song even got ruined.
Due to this interview, some fans believe there was bad blood between the two rappers because Trippie didn't like that Playboi Carti was seen as the highlight of his album. Not gonna lie, I would be too, but if that song specifically made me the most money on the album, I definitely would not take it off, especially since we're in a recession right now and I can't even find enough toilet paper to wipe my own. Bruh. I keep having to use my leftover poop socks and, well, they're kind of filling up to the brim if you know what I mean. But to continue, later on, word comes out in the industry that it was actually Playboi Carti that didn't like the final mix of the song, so he asked or told Trippie to take it off, which correlates with Trippie's Rap Radar interview saying the song got ruined.
Shit, his fans was up in arms about, like, he had a track with Trippie Redd on Trippie's album, and the track got, like, taken off the album, and everyone's like, yo Trippie was hating because, like, no. And what I found out was, like, the real reason, after the song is out, Carti didn't like the mix. And it's like he disapproved of it so much, they're like, fuck it, we'll just take it off.
But even so, if Carti is stopping his bag, this again allows some room for bad blood between the two. This is highly improbable, but in this scenario, Trippie could have stolen Carti's flow to throw shade at him, implying it's easy to rap like him because of the aforementioned music being taken down or behind the scenes issues between the two. And let's be honest, Trippie's verse was kind of fire, even though we all hating on him low key, or high key actually. God forbid if Carti didn't exist, objectively the song Trippie previewed was Birthday Cake Remix from Cold Stone's level work. It was fire. Also, this wouldn't be the first time this baby voice exact flow was stolen, since Carti originally actually stole it from Uno the Activist and ran off with it. So can you really blame Trippie for doing the same thing to Carti? In the end, Trippie could be paying homage to Carti's style later on in the song with a lyric or some sort of other gesture like Drake does when he slaps a new accent he learned from the deaf woman down the street on a new song. But again, some would say Trippie is the type to rip someone's swag for his own betterment. One thing is for sure though, with the songs Trippie been previewing lately, I don't think we about to get a full rock album like he been teasing, thankfully. Rappers gotta stick to their own lane. The last group of possibilities regarding Trippie's snippet involves Sunny 2.0, who is tagged in the story and said to be a feature on the song. Some fans claimed it was actually Sunny rapping the snippet, however I checked out his music and this is entirely false. It is most likely Trippie still. However, with Sunny being in a later verse of the song and being tagged in the story post, imagine how big of a look he just received and how many followers he probably gained in one day due to the huge discussion that Trippie just started by supposedly biting Carti's flow. This could have been completely planned from the start, just like some sort of publicity stunt or beef with another rapper, especially since Sunny 2.0 is signed under 14800 Records, Trippie's new label imprint. And now Trippie's got all the Carti fans checking out Sunny and Trippie's page, driving up engagement even though it's hate, and making both of the rappers more relevant coincidentally around the time that Whole Lotta Red is about to officially release. If this is the case, Trippie Redd just made a quick clout grab for both him and his artists, since no press is bad press when it comes down to it. Nobody was really talking about either of them until now as of recently. I truly appreciate all who have made it this far in the video, and I assure you it was worth it. Trippie Redd's iconic girlfriend, while he was on the come up, who tatted 14 on her face among many other matching face tats, has officially announced her ownership to the streets while sucking off a random dude on Facebook Live. We're not even talking IG Live or on Twitter where there's no censorship really. Yes, Facebook Live, where your mom, dad, and grandparents are likely scrolling through their feeds looking up the latest news of the coronavirus, and all of a sudden see the rap version of Miss Frizzle with face tats slurping on a 10-piece McNugget. I hope y'all enjoyed Alex's debut of ASMR Purple Flurp slurping on YouTube as much as I did, but I can tell you one thing for certain, Trippie Redd gotta be done with this girl after that. He posted something about her or with her a couple weeks ago or a month ago, and people thought he was simping, but after this, if he does anything public with her again, you know he's officially a simp. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, only a half simp, according to this Carti and Uzi meme, so catch me outside, how about that? Let me know in the comments if y'all think Trippie's snippet is a preview to a song he got with Carti, or if he's just straight up biting Carti's McNuggets. Also, in your opinion, do you think it's a bad thing that artists try to emulate other rappers' flows, or is it frowned upon completely? Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it, as well as to keep up to date with me on all my socials in the description if you with it. Been super active on Twitter lately, and of course, shout out Bob Gang Discord members, just hit 1K boy. Peace out, Cloudy people. Know what I'm saying?